So let's get into some Ask OLFP. All right, this is coming straight from Six Brown Chicks, and I want to get you guys' thoughts on it. All right, so this one says, I meant it when I proposed to my wife, Lori, last year. I really felt she was the one for me, but I don't like her anymore. Damn. After 6 months of marriage, I can't breathe. Every time I come home, she's there. While dating her, I could leave her just to have my tiny studio apartment to myself. Being married to her makes me feel crowded. Everything she did before was so alluring. Her smile, her body, the way she smells. Now I just loathe her presence. I told her that I don't find her attractive anymore and I think we should open the marriage. I was honest. I told her about her coworker that I've been flirting with and that we want to see where it goes. Lori was furious. Then she cried. The next day she said, variety can make us appreciate each other more. Lori stopped coming home and I thoroughly enjoyed her coworker. Then my mother called in tears telling me that my dad left her for Lori. Baby, I called Lori. I was in shock. Yep, I'm a fucking him. I'm going to give your dad a son he could be proud of. Lori destroyed my family. How to fix this or at least get revenge?
Them people be lying. Ain't no fucking way, bro.
Like, yeah. This is something from a telenovela.
Oh my God. I'm gonna give you a brother.
You can't top that revenge. How do I get revenge? You can't top that, baby. I was here for Lori.
Listen, if y'all down there, y'all down there.
I felt bad for her at first. I'm like, dang, I just feel like I don't think it's anything wrong because I ain't in nobody marriage. I just feel like I don't think it's anything wrong with asking your partner to open up the marriage if that's, you know what I'm saying? I think that's better than just going out there cheating. At least ask them, but I just kind of feel bad that they weren't even married that damn long. And I'm like, you already got to discuss with the lady. Like, why did you?
The thing is, it sounds like he kind of just wanted it out anyway, because if y'all had been married for 2 seconds and then all of a sudden you just completely could not stand her presence, right, it's given like you don't even like her. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like people who are mature enough to handle an open marriage are people who still genuinely like each other. They on the same page. They want to do other things. They always gonna come back. He was trying to find a way out. And yeah, it ain't no revenge.
Indeed.
I'm about to say, this seems very balanced to me. You fucked her coworker, she fucked your dad. It seems even Steven to me.
Damn. And then she not only hurt you, but hurt your mama too.
Yikes.
Ooh. Girl, that's so messy.
Yeah, that's who I felt bad for. Like, damn, look what you did to your own mama. He caused that.
He really did.
So, son, you should have chose better, for real.
Well, okay. So we have one more here. Let's see. Let me get you guys' thoughts on this one. It's, am I the a-hole for using my mom's death in an argument with my dad? Now, when I was 11, I'm 17 now. My mom died in a car crash. I was at school when it happened, so I didn't know. My dad saw her in the hospital before she died. When I got home from school, my dad told me that my mom was going on a work trip and that she wouldn't be back for a couple of weeks. I remember really missing her. And when 2 weeks was almost up, I was really excited for her to come home. And I was talking to my dad about how excited I was. And he never told me she wasn't coming back. After 2 weeks was up, he told me her flight was delayed and she'd be home in a few days. Eventually, after a lot of waiting for her, he told me that she was dead. It took him 3 effing weeks to tell me. I'm still angry at him for not telling me. I try not to be because I don't know, maybe it was, the grief or something, but him not telling me for so long really effed me up. And I find it really hard to trust him again. A few days ago, we got into an argument because he found out I have a boyfriend and I didn't tell him. He said it's really important to tell each other big things. Otherwise, how can we trust each other? I mentioned how he didn't tell me about my mom dying for 3 weeks. And I think that's a pretty big thing to keep from your son. He said I was out of order saying that, and he's told a few family members and they all agree. And they keep texting me, telling me to apologize and telling me how selfish and disrespectful I am. Am I the a-hole?
No, I don't think so.
No, not even a little bit, not even at all. Like, that's insane. That's insane that you would not, as soon as the wife was at the hospital, your son should have been brought there to her
Mm-hmm.
as soon as possible. Like, that's insane that he not only kept it from him, but lied about it originally,
For
saying
They
three
didn't have a
weeks,
funeral for
almost
3
a month.
weeks.
That's what I was wondering. That's what it said. They probably was trying to get insurance or something together. I don't know.
yeah, you killed that lady.
Not he killed.
I'm
It,
sorry.
it
That just don't
sounds
feel
like it's
good.
something that they never discussed, which is why I feel strongly that he's not the asshole.
Yeah.
Now, like, if it was something that they had worked through, and then the daddy was like, okay, now moving forward on this next, chapter, this is what we gonna do, I'd be like, but even then, it's just like, no, you're not the asshole. Your daddy is manipulating and gaslighting and using the family members. And the family members wild as fuck. To me,
I agree.
once he said something to keep from your son and then mentioned boyfriend, I was like, is this about him being gay?
Yes, that's how I feel.
Is that what y'all mad about?
I didn't want to tell this boy we can't keep secrets because otherwise we can't trust each other. But how do you, I just want, as a parent, how do you keep that from your kid for 3 weeks and then continue to lie to them? That's just some you're definitely not the asshole. Your family is the asshole, though. Your daddy, the biggest asshole for sure. And whoever else is falling in line agreeing with his ass is also the asshole. And I feel like whatever you told your daddy wasn't too different from what anybody else would have told your daddy. You want to have this conversation with me now, but you didn't give a damn about it when I was 11. How about that? But there's that. Deshaun is speaking on the previous the previous Ask OLFP. He bit off more than he can chew and without teeth. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Oh,
I appreciate
it. Are y'all watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City?
Nah.
Girl, they got a new girl on there named Monica. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her in the first episode.
Girl, Monica is a mess. I like her.
Is she?
Yeah, she is. She's making a splash. But she got into it with her mom this past episode, y'all, and everybody was on Twitter arguing about it because everybody's like, oh my gosh, she talked to her mom so terribly. But y'all, the way, to me, this was like nails on a chalkboard aggravating. You know how you getting into it with somebody and your parent comes over to you like you're a fucking child to shush you. Meanwhile, the person is still talking to you and arguing with you. They're doing it on a calm voice, but they're still having the argument with you. And your mom is like, no, come to the bathroom with me. Come to the bathroom because you're screaming. You're raising your voice. Kids are here. Like, she was standing over this lady. This is Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. They're supposed to argue. Everybody's having their little coupled off arguments, and she's trying to argue with Angie's ass. And her mom is literally like telling her, come to the bathroom with me. You're embarrassing me. And then later, when she pulls Monica to the side, they sit down to talk, and she got this like little smug grin on her face, like she is glad that she upset her daughter. That she made her. It basically made her daughter feel like, you're ganging up on me with these people. That's exactly what it felt like to me. If somebody's sitting having an argument and the mom is telling you how wrong you are for just responding, and you're an adult, like, that shit was so triggering to me, y'all. That's why I was like, because everybody, because she ended up leaving her mama there. She was like, find somebody else to bring your ass home, and she left her mom there. So many people was like, oh my god, so
she left her mama at the place.
I tweeted that before I found out she left her. I said I would have left her ass there, and she literally told her 5 minutes later, you can find your own ride home, and then took her daughter and left.
No, she
did. She did.
No,
she did. And honestly, I probably would have cursed out. I would have cursed out way worse. I probably would have did worse. I wouldn't have put my hands on her, but it would have been one of those, if you don't get the fuck out my face right now, like, this really gonna blow up on you. Like,
damn, I'm gonna have to watch.
Who was she arguing with?
Angie. Y'all know she's the one
Angie,
who really don't like Meredith right now. Like, so basically, there are rumors about Angie's husband being DL. Angie herself said that her and the husband sleep in a bed with their daughter, and the daughter's like 10 years old or some shit like that, so they don't have sex. So there have been rumors about Angie's husband for years because he's a hairdresser. So Monica and Meredith had this conversation about the rumors because Angie's going at at Meredith, and Meredith is like, if she don't stop, I'm gonna say what I know about what everybody's saying about her, her husband on this fucking show. That's all she did was threaten it. So then they turn around and make it seem like Meredith actually said the shit, but Monica is the one that actually came out and said what the rumor was. But Angie said it herself that people have been speculating about his sexuality for years because of him being a hairdresser. So for her to try to turn around and say it was Meredith, it was just kind of like you just trying to have a moment. So her and Monica and Meredith all are beefing right now.
How many episodes is it so far? 5?
Yeah, 5. And Mary's back, y'all, and they got Mary with foundation that match. Oh, it's hilarious.
Wow.
Finally.
She found out that her son and his girlfriend, who've been living in her house for like a year or longer than a year.
The girlfriend been living there too?
I believe it.
And they're
Wait, I'm sorry. You said they've been.
They're married.
She didn't know. Mary didn't know. She thought that they were just boyfriend and girlfriend living in her fucking house.
Girl,
big house. They don't really see each other.
Wow. I bet you that daddy knew.
And didn't tell?
She said she saw them running out the house one day and they was dressed real nice, but they never said nothing. He said, yeah, we kind of did it on the low.
Mary wasn't gonna let that boy get married. If she knew, she would have stopped that, baby.
He didn't want to get married in that church. That's why.
Probably not.
Yeah, they went to the courthouse. So yeah, Salt Lake City is
like 19, so he never went to college.
I guess
what
not.
He doing. I know he living in her house, and she was like, "If you want to be a husband, you're gonna have to man up, because I'm not taking care of the both of y'all."
I thought he probably was like 20 something, like 21, 22.
That's probably why, y'all. He probably didn't tell her because he knew that his mom would take care of them if they weren't married. But now that she knows that he's married, she like, you're gonna have to take care of her and y'all, and not me taking care of y'all.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Girl, that is some messy stuff there, honey. Well,
what the wife look like?
I don't even know. I don't think because they didn't show her. No, they just show Mary having a conversation with her son.
So this is okay. So is it the same girlfriend who they was talking about, like the season
that
before?
he bought the purse for? I think so.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, that's interesting there, girl. Might have to see what's going on over there.
The girl did run away. I forgot about that. And they had Mary in court behind that shit. Y'all remember?
Yeah. So, and then I wonder if that was still an issue, which is why they decided to go ahead and get married. Because now she married, you can't say nothing.
Right. But they of age now. I think they're of age now. They were younger before. They were 19 when they got married, and they were, living together, I think 20, 21,
Wow.
20, last couple of years since Mary was on the show. I think that girl was in the house with him.